Hi! My lovely has provided me with some new plants, which I'm grabbing now, and I'm going to set them up in my little garden, and tomorrow I'll be replanting them. I've already been growing it for maybe a couple months now, maybe 5-6 months, with just some tomatoes, and now I'm adding some new ones to it. So here's the very cute basket I've been given, and this one, this beautiful one, is mint, as I love having mint in my drinks. This one is basil, because I also love pesto, and I'm a fanatic about colors, so provided me a multicolored flower set. This is my lovely tomato garden. We have our tomatoes already blooming, coming in. I've already picked a lot. Here is my Roma tomatoes. You can see like the tag back there. And look at these beautiful, beautiful tomatoes. This one I picked as it's quite red already. So today I just collected 4. This one I took off. It wasn't ready to come off, but it was looking a bit pale. I also have potatoes growing. They're not going to be ready until all of these die, and then we'll know the potatoes are ready. Hello! This is 2 days since that previous clip, and this is all my tomatoes. And I found some buggies eating some of the tomatoes, but it's okay. Oh, hello, handsome. Hello. Hi. Today is a beautiful day where it's actually sunny. Look! Yay! So today we are finally going to be transferring our vegetables over. I've brought my basket, as you can see. And I'm going to pick up my plants and some tomatoes. Do you see that? That, my friends, is a beautiful tomato. Are you ready? I've deemed it ready. It's quite a nice red color, actually. Wow, look at that. Size of my hand. That's amazing. That is amazing. I moved the leaves off this one because, as you can see, it's been not getting any sunlight. So I think it's been taking a bit of a hit. They're just slightly orangey red. So I might leave them just the rest of today. Sort of like treasure hunting, except it's in a giant bush. Just me and my plant babies going off to new homes. Hi! I hope you can hear me, but I've set up a little station for repotting. I'm gonna be over there. I've also changed clothes because I couldn't find a better table than this bad boy. So I've got my basil, pesto, celosia, succulent, strawberries, and marigold. Ace, what do you think you're doing on Baba? That's nice. I'm only a beginner gardener, so I actually don't know what I'm really supposed to be doing outside of what I've been told. But I know I have these strawberries, lovely lady, that needs to be repotted. So you choose a pot that's slightly bigger because you don't want them to feel overwhelmed, like me. So got a few pots here we can use. Never mind, there's a bunch of ants on it. Okay, we can use the top one. Top one is not a home. Lovely. This one, I believe, is slightly bigger. Yes. Our whole pot can go in very nicely. I see. I got my puppies out here. Yes, we're talking about you. Good old fashioned gardening. That looks about, that's about right, I think.
I actually have no idea if I'm doing this correctly. I'm just going based off what I've been told over the last, 6 months of been growing things. So, all the best, hopefully. Let's get this baby out. Do it above. Yeah. So you can see, all of the roots have very much around the sides, and if I know anything, probably means they need more room to grow. So, let me get some of the soil. We're just gonna break up the roots a little bit. I feel like I need to break them up slightly. Just like shimmy it around. Just so the roots feel a bit like more exposed and not compact. I think that's how it's done. I could be killing this plant and I feel horrible if I'm doing it. This is a strawberry plant. I got it from my work. Just shutting down. So it was a good opportunity. Fill up around it. I think would make sense. There's no dirt there because I was using a smaller pot. Hello, Baba. I'm replanting. This is Lady. She's our little angry, beautiful baby. And now that we've got it in, I think we make it a little bit more compact, but we still want it to be airy because we want water to go through. This is why I did it today before I watered them and everything. And it's not rainy. I can water them now. And all the soil would go, I don't know how it works, but you're supposed to water them afterwards. I guess so the soil sort of melds. I think that's right anyway. Oh, it's slightly off center. That's okay. But that one is our strawberry plant, repotted. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the rest of these ones, as you'll see shortly. So I've been informed I have to separate all these little boys. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 22, 23, 24. That can't be right. I don't believe that for a second. Maybe it looks like that bunch in the back over here next to the wolf. Yeah, over there. That might be 1. This is definitely 6 though, which is nice. Unless it's not 6. Is that 3? I don't know. But I'm gonna separate all of them. God damn, I'm gonna have a little farm. But it's sort of okay because I got all these little pots. But do I need smaller pots? I don't know if I have smaller pots. These are like the smallest pots I have. You'll see my little lady. Hello, lady. The smallest pots, yeah. And that's, like compared to that, you can see they're quite small. My tomato could fit in one of these. Let me get one out. Okay, this is gonna work. Okay, it's so tiny. It's a little baby. I don't know. I feel like it's too big. Mint I can probably just put in. Oh, is that too big as well? Slightly bigger. I think we need even bigger than that. So I need to go one up for the mint. We have repotted our mint from this one to this one. And my baby fell over. Why? After you finish repotting them, you gotta water them. There you go. Now they probably feel better because the sun's pretty hot today. This one's got these brown spots. Them. I hope it's not that black spot thing I had on my rose plant. I don't know. Maybe I need to do that one deeper as well. Okay, it's half an hour later. So I don't have to separate them, or the individual little stalks if they're too close together. But I still got to separate the majority of them. Not sure how this one's gonna go. I'm gonna do my best. This one I don't need to repot, I've learned. However, I did some emergency restoration for this baby. I'll try and find a picture of him somewhere, but You can see his base. It's a little bit covered up. I don't know if I did this properly, but he wasn't happy. He was leaning all the way onto one side in this clay pot. So this is probably my brother's or someone's. But problem is they never repotted him or otherwise. Why is that the problem? Because there was silicone that had wrapped all of its roots around. The roots were very strong, so I'm surprised it's even alive, but it had a baby as well, which I've just tried to put in there. I don't think it'll live, but look at all this stuff. It was just all clawed around, so I just did a full out get rid of all the dirt basically, and I threw him in here and hopefully he'll live. Side note, you can see how much it covered it. Literally half of the thing was just silicone on the bottom. Like this. They're very easy to, so they haven't, well, it's a low pot, so I don't expect the roots to be very strong, but they're flowering so beautifully, which is amazing. Yeah, you can see all 6 of them, and then I'm gonna make them all perfect with the click of my fingers. Wait a second. Just that, and then we make it. Omae mo shinderu. Ta-da! Okay, so that's all done. I made a wish. I watered them because they're very delicate because their roots really small. This one we're gonna have to watch. Keeps falling over. I don't know if I didn't plant it deep enough. I'll get some consensus, but it looks so lovely. Now, I have to do the exact same to this one, which I'm not looking forward to. So I'll do that. I'll just give it a good old shot. This one doesn't spread like the mint through the ground, so it should be fine. Look at that! Oh my gosh, this poor baby. I'm gonna trowel though. Hopefully I'm able to just... I don't even know. It's so full. Maybe I'll just try and rip it apart. I was overwhelmed though. Look at that. Absolutely too much. Oh. You can see all of them now. And all of this is gonna be completed as well. There's also a chicken. Just prowling the overgrown garden space. Look at all the soil we used. You gotta go in. That's like, there we go, half the bucket, maybe? Maybe? Look at it. God damn. Hi. I hope you enjoyed the video. I was hoping to have the plants in a place before I film the conclusion, but I can't find anywhere. But I do have an update on what they look like, and they're all thriving really well, as you can see. All the basil is fine if looking a bit unwatered, which is my fault because it keeps raining and they're not raining. The celosias are good. One of them's fallen over, and the mint is just minting. So I'm glad that repotting them hasn't killed any of them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my first video, I suppose. And if you did like it, feel free to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.